Okay, guys, join us for another Cycle Maniacs adventure. As I'm going from Montreal to Brownsburg, Quebec, and so it's about a total of 89 kilometers. I've already done about 25, 30, so I have about 60 kilometers to go, give or take, to my destination at Brownsburg, Quebec. So without further ado, let's rock, let's roll, let's reggae. And look at this beautiful spot. If you love camping and you want to camp by the river, you can't beat this. So a lot of like tents over here, there's also a trailer section where you can go camping here. Very, very peaceful. It's also next to a water park for water sliding. That is very nice. Yeah, I biked from Montreal.
That's okay.
Yeah. So there's a shitload of mosquitoes?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, God.
Try to get closer to the lake.
Oh yeah?
That way you get a small breeze, because if you're in the back,
yeah,
you're in the swamp.
Oh no.
And now it rained like shit, so.
Oh yeah, a lot of mosquitoes.
So you'll have fun.
I'll have fun for sure.
And most of them are working for Dracula or the Red Cross, so.
Oh yeah. All right, so about 57 kilometers now to reach my destination of Brownsburg, Quebec. I'm meeting my Cycle Maniac friend at Brownsburg. He's coming from Ottawa, and we're supposed to be camping. The skies are a bit gray though, but we'll see what happens. There's supposed to be a nice waterfall at Brownsburg, Quebec. That's what I saw in the pictures on Google Maps. We're trying to find a place that was kind of relatively in the middle. Mine was about 80 kilometers. My friend was about 120 kilometers. So about, I got the easier ride, that's for sure. But hopefully I can swim somewhere. I'm hoping that there's going to be a beach coming up soon. It is very hot and muggy today. Cycle Maniacs out! Sometimes when I see a stretch of forest, I like to get off my bike and walk into the forest. It really reminds me of the video game Red Dead Redemption, like some of the scenery, and also the movie Walking Dead. I remember when I was watching Walking Dead, I did a marathon during the COVID days in 2019 to 2022, when there was nothing much to do, when we had a curfew in Quebec, and I was watching Walking Dead. And my goodness, when I go on these bike trips, I just like think about, are there going to be zombies coming after me? Like I've had so many scenarios after watching Walking Dead about being in the forest, being on my bike trips, and having all these scenarios of like zombies coming and attacking me. That show was a lot of fun, but they really milked the cow on that one. I think they could have done like maybe 3-5 seasons at the absolute most. But I really think they milked the cow on that one. Of course, my favorite character in Walking Dead was the, forget his name now, it's been a while since I watched it, but I think it was Daryl, the one that would ride, the one that was on the motorcycle. So I forget his name, but he was my favorite character because even though I don't have a motorcycle, I can relate being on a bicycle, which would be the next best thing. But you know, the disadvantage of being on a motorcycle, if there's a zombie apocalypse, is that you would eventually run out of gas. But with a bike, you're in good shape. And my favorite video game is Red Dead Redemption, if you haven't guessed. So what I like about Red Dead Redemption 2 is when you're on your horse and you're looking at beautiful landscapes, conquering mountains, making history together, being with your friend. It just really reminds me of my bike trips. Red Dead Redemption 2. I just absolutely love it. Being able to be out in the wilderness and just have your horse and a can of beans, camping by the river. That's what it's all about. Okay, so we are in the town of Oka right now. A nice place for sure. The town of Oka is actually very nice, especially if you have access to that beach there. I'm sure it's cheaper for citizens of Oka to get a season pass for Oka Beach. And Oka is also famous for Oka cheese, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I find it tastes like soapy toes. But how do I know what toast tastes like? Cut it out. I guess you pay extra to live by the...
Turn right onto Route 1, then turn left.
Hi.
Turn left toward Reine de l'Annonciation, then turn left onto Reine de l'Annonciation.
I wouldn't mind stopping for some ice cream. That would be nice. Let's see what the town of Oka can offer me. We'll go closer. Okay guys, I'm at the Dépanneur at Provisoire in Oka town, the city of Oka, the town of Oka I should say. And I'm gonna go get some fresh cold water. I am hot as hell. Okay guys, I'm playing the Roue de Fortune at the Dépanneur here. I put $3 in here. Come on, I want to get $5,000. Come on, come on. Come on, TV? No way. $10? Oh, $3. Cut it out. Okay, so let's go again. Okay, so that was, so I mean, what a stupid game. You put in $3 and you win $3. You just win your money back. But let's go again. So we're going to do another $3. Come on, let's go for it. Okay, that's slightly better. Stop. Okay, so 5. So far we made $2 in profit, which is not very good. And now we're going to play a $5 one. Okay. So there's one more 5, right? So now, okay, now this is for $5. So this one, it goes up to $10,000. So you can win up to 10,000. Come on, winner, chicken dinner. Show the goat some freaking money. Come on, 10,000. No way. It was at $10,000. You guys saw that. This game is rigged. But at least I won something. I don't know if you guys know the story about the Oka crisis back in 1990 or 1991 when the Quebec government wanted to span the golf club out of all things. and sacred burial ground in native land. And the natives, of course, were highly against to expand the golf club because that was going to be encroaching on their native burial. It was a sacred burial ground. So there was a huge standoff between the Quebec government and the natives, and thankfully the Quebec government did not expand the golf club into native territory, into their sacred ground. Thank God for that.
The town's little 9-hole course for more than 30 years now, coexisting uneasily with the local Mohawk band. But when the course announced plans to expand onto other land considered sacred, the Kanesatake Mohawks took to the barricades, and they've been there ever since.
It was a bloody day at the Mohawk Indian community in Oka, Quebec, near Montreal. Provincial police in riot gear stormed the barricades the Mohawks had set up. There were clouds of tear gas, a hail of bullets, and in the midst of the battle, a policeman was killed. Tonight, it's a standoff, the situation very tense.
What kind of people are you? There's children here and you're shooting tear gas at us.
As promised, the Army rolled into Oka and Chatham today. Police barricades that have stood for 41 days were quickly removed, replaced with barbed wire, much heavier firepower, and solid armor. The Mohawk warriors who had so often threatened armed resistance were simply herded ahead of the rolling armor.
From here on in, I guess we're going to be burying each other.
Warriors were nearing hysteria at the sight of soldiers near their tribal cemetery. Then something remarkable. Mohawk women assumed command and cleared their men.
Get back, stay back. Take your gun. Shoot! Get him out of here!
The warriors calmed down, although not much, and they took to taunting the soldiers face to face.
To begin with, it seemed almost nonchalant.
Nice butts. Okay. So this time we get my friend cigarettes because I want to play a little bit. What in the hell of Grand Theft Auto is this? Free joins. Only at Oka. This abandoned school bus gives me flashbacks of the movie Into the Wild, where the guy, I think he was about 18 or 20 years old, he survived up to like a year or something in the Alaska wilderness. He found a bus in the middle of nowhere, and I'm not sure if this bus was his salvation or was the reason why he died. Maybe if he kept on going to different places, maybe he would have been able to find a highway or something, but this was his grounds, and he would do a lot of hunting, but he wasn't very well prepared, especially when it came to eating poisonous fruits and berries. He just didn't know the difference, which ones were going to be safe to eat and which ones were eventually going to be his demise. But that's the story, and this, I always get flashbacks, and this abandoned bus definitely reminds me of that eerie fate of that movie Into the Wild, which was also a best-selling book as well. Okay, so I'm at the Golden Star Gaming in Oka. Gonna try my luck a little bit. Maybe put in a few bucks at the slot machine and see let's see what happens. Let's rock, let's roll, let's reggae. Cycle Maniacs out. Okay, guys, I have $60 in the machine. Got a free beer here at the casino, and we're playing Buffalo Extreme. Let's rock, let's roll, let's reggae. Let's see if we can turn the $60 into profit. We'll start with 75-cent bets, and we'll see if we can get those 3 coins to hit. Okay, that's now. Good. Let's see here. Need to get 3 of them. So far, nothing. Okay, so let's up the bets a bit. Let's go higher. Okay, so 375 would be max bet. So let's see if we can get better options here. Nothing so far. Horizon there. Back $1. Oh, that doesn't pay anything. God, I had 3 of those horizons. Oh, come on. No. Okay, down halfway. See if I can get something here. $2. Oh, nothing. Oh my God. All right, that's something, but still down a lot here. I think this is my final bet here. Down to $1.50 bets. And I'm out of money. Well, that was a big bust. That $60 was the free beer cost me $60 in the long run. That was a bust. Okay, guys, I'm back on the road. I got my ass kicked at the one of the Oka casinos. Felt like more like a gas station or like a bar. Anyways, I lost about $100, about $90. They had free beer advertised if you play, but that beer cost me about $90, 90 to 100. Anyways, that's the story. And I'm about to say about 30 kilometers to my destination. So let's keep it moving. I'll see you on the flip side. One of my favorite things about bike trips is that no matter what you're going through in life, whether it'll be a breakup, loss of job, or just things not going your way, what I love about bike trips is that they don't give a rat's ass. It's going to humble you, these trips, and it's not going to make you feel sorry for yourself. If you want to feel sorry for yourself, you can sit on the couch and watch TV. But these bike trips are going to kick your ass if you feel sorry for yourself. And that's what I like about it, because it can really get you out of a bad situation. It can give you a good state of positive mindset, a positive mindset. And if you're ever going through a bad situation, the best thing you can do is just to go out and do something that is positive and constructive. Okay guys, I'm gonna make a pit stop, charge my batteries and eat. I'm at Miss Lily. It's a burger joint, so I'm really excited. It's my second time coming here actually, and I liked it last time, so I'm excited to enjoy it again. All right, so this is what I got. 2 hot dogs all dressed, like I did last time. And I got a poutine. I put a bit of cayenne pepper in the poutine. They have very good poutine over here. And last but not least, some cherry cola. Oh, and I also have some chicken wings too that I got as well. Hey guys, I just finished lunch. It was very good. I'm completely full, charged the batteries. I have about 15 kilometers away to get to my destination. And if you're wondering, yes, this is an animal t-shirt. It's ASPCA, American Society of the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. So once again, I'm about 15 clicks away from the destination. I think my friend is about 45, 50 kilometers away, according to my calculations. Let's rock, let's roll, let's reggae. I may have found a place for stealth camping. This is actually not so bad. We are like encased by a building, so no one can really see us from here. And that'd be enough for one person sleeping here, and then another person who dares to sleep up there. But this wouldn't be so bad. I mean, these are just like buildings that seem to be closed for the weekend, and if we get here late at nighttime and leave early in the morning, I think would be fine. So I'm definitely going to keep this as a hot prospect. Touchdown! I've arrived, Ville de Brownsburg-Chatham. Here we are. Now I just have to wait for my friend. So around here, there's a church, and there's a gas station and a couche-tard. I think that's the rest. I think that's the whole town. I think that's about it. But I'm here. It looks like I can go swimming here. Oh, right. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's famous for their waterfalls. It's a great place to prospect. Self-camping. Sometimes it's also good to walk when you're on these trips as well. So this waterfall is pretty long. And let's see what's down here. It's a bit rocky, a bit too rocky to cycle here. You ever play Red Dead Redemption and you're in the forest and then you hear voices? It's really strange. My friend played Red Dead Redemption 2 not too long ago, and he didn't hear any voices in the forest, so I hope I'm not going crazy or anything.
Our time is pretty much past. Good fortunes ensure. May the cards lay out astray. All from your command.
Okay, I'm meeting my friend at the hotel. We're going to a hotel instead. Let's rock, let's roll, let's reggae! About 45 minutes away from the hotel. Probably a bit longer now because I'm actually walking right now. I have 2 bars. I have 45 minutes, but there's a massive, massive hill. And I want to conserve my battery. So I'm hoping after that hill, there's 2 humps. I'm hoping after the second hump of a hill, that'll be all downhill. But something tells me it's going to be up and down, up and down. But we'll see what happens. So it's all up and downhill as I predicted. It's always the final stage where it's like a video game where it's always the hardest, the final boss. And oh god, it's all up and downhill. It shouldn't be that much longer. It's just that it's a lot of hills. It's getting dark. Got 2 bars, but I'm not really concerned about that because this bike is quite agile if I need to cycle without the engine, without the motor, so I should be fine. This now is going downhill. Trying to conquer these hills. Pedaling really hard. Okay guys, this is the hotel room. It's quite small, but not so bad. I mean, it has air conditioning. That's a plus. In a small room like this, that's a must. It's got 2 beds, which is very important. And so I'm happy I have my own bed. And yeah, for $113, it's not so bad. I sit at worse places, but it is very small. Thank God for air conditioning. So hotel that we stayed yesterday. Nice view of the river. Very, very nice. There's supposed to be some storms coming around this area, so kind of anxious to get out. But first, we're gonna have some breakfast. Oh, so good, these delicious hamburgers. Yummy. All right, so heading back, I just finished cheeseburger, delicious. And now going from Brownsburg, Quebec to Hawkesbury, and then Hawkesbury to Montreal. So we're gonna try an alternative way. And apparently this is a very exciting way to get back. So I'm excited about that. But I'll keep you guys posted. And here we are. We're gonna be going on a different path right now. Hopefully the weather holds up. There's supposed to be a massive storm coming up soon. How are you feeling, Cycle Maniac? All right, here we go. It's showtime. We'll be going up this ravine over here, this hill. Ooh, that's a bitch of a hill. Luckily, I'm on a lower gear, so I'll try to power through it here. Trying to pedal as much as I can so I use less battery. Oh, that's a hard one. Okay, so the first thing I noticed right off the bat that this is an unpaved road. Hopefully this is not a foreshadow for things to come. Whoa, bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. So far not so bad. Let's see. My friend did this yesterday night in pitch black, so it was a different ball game for sure. I have a feeling the worst is yet to come. We definitely want to do this challenge before the rain starts. That's for sure. We want to get the hell out of here before it rains. This is the hardest part of the trip, so we want to make sure that we can tackle it heads on without any rain to make it worse than it already is. Some of you might ask me, where do I take a shit or where do I piss? Well, the answer lies right in front of your eye. Over here at these sand dunes is where I usually take a shit. In back of them. No, I'm kidding. I have to say, so far, this alternative route has been a lot of fun, but I don't know how long it's going to last for before we see the giant rocks like my friend encountered yesterday night. So imagine doing this at nighttime. That's even more so hardcore. But so far, so good. I'm really enjoying this. When you're going these gravel roads, you're trying to always avoid those rocks. So you always have to have like your eyes open, because you never know. There's going to be a big rock that can seriously damage your tire. But doing this at nighttime, you must be really, really extra diligent for that. Going up another grade over here, I'd say about a 65 degree grade far on the left. And we don't have mountain bikes. These are not mountain bikes by any stretch of the imagination. I'm gonna feel the burn tomorrow. All right, now we're gonna go down the hill here. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! I went right through the crack. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Dude, you fucking should have warned me. Oh fuck! Oh shit! It's intense. Wow, that was fucking intense. Fuck. Oh man, I went right through the cracks there. Hope I didn't break my bike now. So yeah, we have to get off our bikes here because these rocks are about 3 or 4 inches big. So gravel is fine, but this is these are just plain old rocks, and this is not good for our tires. So we're definitely going to walk this.
18 kilometers left.
I hope I had a bit, almost fell off my bike, but I didn't. But I'm just worried about my tires now. Hopefully they're okay. Keep you guys posted. See you on the flip side. Okay, so it's been a very, very bumpy road. But when you're with 2 people, you sort of have like it gets a little bit easier. And at the daytime makes it a little easier to tackle complex cycling routes. Fucking bike fell on the floor.
What has happened here?
Man, that is a lot of fun. Okay, guys, that was quite the experience. That was unbelievable. That was adrenaline rush, a 10 on 10. That was incredible. Now it's all smooth roads now, but I'm glad that we're out of it. But that was a hell of a lot of fun. Holy cow! Ouch! Feels good to be back on smooth roads. Probably before Cyclemania, which will be our next trip. That's the big trip. Once a year we do Cyclemania, which is about 500 plus kilometers. I'll probably have to do a tune-up on my bike. So I went through pretty much hell on that gravel road. It's a lot of fun though. Oh. If you build it, it will come. Cyclemania is near us. If you build it, it will come. Hey guys, I'm in La Chute, Quebec, and I found this all-you-can-eat Chinese restaurant called La Chute Holiday. So I'm looking forward to that. I cycled the whole day. I'm really hungry. I need to charge my batteries too. So I'm going to start the buffet with a wonton soup. This looks good. Okay, so plate 2, I have some fried rice, I have some vegetables, and my favorite, sweet and sour spare ribs. I love these things so much. Of course, a Coke. Ice cold Coca-Cola. Okay, so for my third plate, I have 3 onion rings. I got some grilled shrimp tempura or whatever, shrimp bruschetta, some vegetables again, and whatever this is. I asked them what it was and they weren't even sure. But so far the food has been really good. No complaints at all. Steamed vegetables after a long bike trip is always very, very, very good. Okay, so for my next plate, I'm having fried rice, and then I think these are kampu phao with chicken or shrimp, deep fried. Some vegetables and some chicken or squirrel. I'm not sure. You know, when you go to a Chinese restaurant, you don't ask questions. It all tastes good, and it's part of the charm of not knowing exactly what you're eating. It's part of the adventure. As the appetite decreases, so do the plates. The plates are getting smaller, my belly's getting fuller. A bit more vegetables, some chicken wing. And of course, you can't leave a Chinese restaurant without a good old egg roll. And for my next plate, I'm going back to those sweet and sour spare ribs, which I love. Some rice, some vegetables, and also have some sriracha sauce. Another nice steaming bowl of wonton soup. Okay guys, for my final meal, I just had some, for dessert time, just to keep it simple stupid, keep it simple stupid, some jello, some fresh pineapple, and an oatmeal cookie, almond cookie. Nothing like leaking the lizard in the forest in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of nighttime. Speaking of forest, do you guys hear that chainsaw? Do you hear a chainsaw or is it just me?